Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa here, and today I'm playing along with the Mad About Mini Paper Pads hop that is happening. And this is where we take a smaller sized paper pad and we make a layout. So a lot of us have a ton of these, and so we're trying to use them up. And so they'll be in the description box below, a whole bunch of people who are playing along, so you can go and hop through and see what everyone is using. I am using my How to Kill a Kit with Style, and in my kit this month, I pulled the Cosmo Cricut paper pad that I showed at the beginning of the video, and so that is what I have pulled all of these 8x8 sheets out of, and those I'm going to use on the page. I'm using a 12x12 background paper from Simple Stories, and then I just have a piece of cardstock in the green color or the teal color that's going to frame my layout, and those are the only larger sized papers that I'm going to use. I did pull one piece of scrap, which is that pink polka dotted paper that's in the background. That was in my kit, and I did pull that. So I don't know if we're supposed to just use the mini paper pad, but I did cheat a little bit if that's the case, and I am pulling in just this one scrap that I had. So what you see me doing here is we are building out my background for my page, and so I'm using those 8x8 strips, and I'm going to line that pink pattern paper on both sides. I have this other, this is just a lined kind of notebook paper that I had in my kit as well, and I'm using that just again as another layer on the page, but I do get a couple of 8x8 papers used up for this page, so I do really like that. I'm really glad to hop into this series and play along with all the ladies and get some of my smaller paper pads used up. So I think for my How to Kill a Kit with Style every month now, I'm going to go ahead and actually put a smaller paper pad in my kit every month so that I can pull it out specifically to use for this hop every month. So we do this hop, I want to say, is it every second Saturday? I know you'll see a couple of layouts, I believe, or is it like the third Saturday of every month? I forget. I think it's the third Saturday of every month. So I missed last month because I was on vacation, but I am in it, and I will hopefully get a layout up every month. So once I have sort of my background built, I'm just going to lay out my embellishment clusters, and that's what you see me doing here. And again, this is all for my How to Kill a Kit with Style, so I just went ahead and pulled a whole bunch of elements, and I'm just building up some clusters. Most of this is ephemera or bits and pieces that I actually cut from pattern papers, or I pulled from the sticker sheet that I had included in my kit. If you want to see what was in my kit, you can always check my channel for my February's How to Kill a Kit with Style, and you can see what was in my kit. And so there you see my background is built, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my photos now and show you where they're going to be placed. And then the other 8x8 papers that I pulled for this page, I'm going to use those to mat those photos. And I'm going to do that off camera, as you see here. So I did go ahead and I matted my photos. I put those down and I glued down all of my clusters. And I did go ahead and add just that heart. And then I added that gold washi tape on each of the photos. That was the only thing that I really added, apart from some little stickers in amongst those bottle caps that are on the page that I did off camera. So now to finish up the page, I am just pulling in some wood veneer, and then I'm going to pull in some enamel dots. And then here I'm going to work on my title. So I definitely wanted to add texture, so that's why I brought in that wood veneer. I have some burlap kind of hearts on the page that also give me a little bit of texture, but the enamel dots and the wood veneer also help give me just a little bit of different texture and interest to the page. I did pop up my clusters. Bits and pieces of them are popped up with some fun foam just to add some dimension as well. And so my title for this one is Look Up, and this is a photo of the Country Bear Jamboree at the Magic Kingdom, and when we were there, I took a picture of the sign, and then as we were walking, the bears were up on the sort of walkway, and so I snapped a couple of pictures of them. So I thought the perfect title would be Look Up, because that's what we were doing, was looking up and seeing the bears, and they were interacting with everyone. So I thought that was kind of fun for this page. This will definitely obviously go in our Disney album, one of many Disney trip albums. And so the last thing that you see me doing here is I'm just fiddling around with where I'm going to put the last of these enameled dots. I don't know why this was so hard for me to put these down, but apparently I had to pick them up and move them around like 10 times. But there they are finally down, and with that we are going to call this one done. Still photos are coming up, and don't forget to check the description box below to see everybody who's playing along. And with that, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.